Okay, so I finally pulled the brisket out of the oven. It rested for about like 12 hours, so that's quite a long time to rest a brisket, but I was also holding it at a steady temperature. So if you want to just quickly look at the brisket itself. So what you want to do is the grain, basically the way the muscle runs, it runs that way, and you want to cut against the grain. So you want to cut this way, because if you were to cut that way with the grain, then the brisket would be really tough and stringy and it'd just be really hard to eat, even though you cooked it to the right temp. So without further ado, let me try and move this over. Now this is probably my favorite part of the brisket right here, right when you can, first see your work of art. Look at that. Now to keep it from drying out though, you want to keep cutting it like that, and it's actually cutting pretty good. Oh yeah. And see, when you hold the slices together like that, that really helps you maintain the moisture so it doesn't dry out. I'm just gonna cut a couple more slices out of this. Prime grade brisket right here. So, look at that. See that? Now, one thing you want to be able to do to test the brisket is it should be able to hold itself like that, but then it can just pull away instantly as soon as you pull it. So I'm going to give it to my grandpa. There you go. Stuff. Yeah, well, that's a little test piece. How is that?
It's good.
Yeah. See the smoke ring on that thing?
Mm-hmm.
Real nice smoke ring. Now what you want to do to get the more fattier part, if you will, cut it in half. Get a load of this. Look at that. See that? Look at that. Now that I told you guys the flat, it actually runs over the point. The flat is what I just cut right here, and then as it goes over the point, it starts thinning out, and then you can get more of the point, which is the more fattier end. But the way you want to cut that is you turn it 90 degrees, because the grain runs basically the opposite way for the point versus the flat. You cut it half like this. This is actually a really good brisket. Look at that. And then you can start slicing it that way, which is what I'll do right now. The flat is, or the point is a little bit more, I don't want to say pot roasty, but it's definitely more tender, and that's by far my most favorite cut. And then you can just start slicing as you want. You can make burnt ends. Basically, you just chop this up into little cubes, and then you can either put them in the oven or throw them back on the smoker. Anything really. So that's it. That's how to smoke a prime grade brisket, hot and fast. Doesn't really matter how long it really takes to do it, as long as you just pull it at the right temp and hold it for a long enough time. But anyways, talk to you guys later. See ya.